If you were born in 1980 to 1985, this video is for you. I was born August 21st, 1985. I am a Leo, allegedly. But I always wondered why I thought the way I thought, and this is no coincidence. So for all my 80s babies, and you ever wonder why you're rebellious, you're the prodigal son, it's because you were an old soul. And again, this is not your first time here. Watch this video.
Soul coming in since 1985, really I would say 1980, is an old soul. They are here to fight, but in a way that you don't even understand.
Message.
They're here to reawaken you.
Woo!
To help get guidance. And they all must be centered. You cannot leave those souls alone. They did not come here to be left alone. If you leave them alone, they will come into the maturity of the animal body and they will fight and kill. They have done it before, they will do it again. If you guide them, they will not be abused by computers, they master computers.
Facts!
In fact, it kicks in their neuron centers faster. The sounds that you hear on the air in rap, the rap is only the soul that is very angry, and it needs to be angry because it needs that strength of, again, the, the gland of fight and flight. Can't think of the gland right now I'm talking about. It needs that kind of a quickening and awakening. But it also needs a time for peace and quiet.
That's right.
And you will find once they go through that, they suddenly fall asleep, and they sleep very deeply. Because that is also to bring balance. But mark my word, none of these children are weak. These children are strong beyond belief, and they can take things that you could not take. That's why they chose this time of birth. They can be very good, they can be very bad.
And you ever hear soul contracts? Listen, I grew up a really fucked up way, and when I hear soul contracts, we're told we chose this, and I used to battle with it. And you guys always hear me say I wouldn't change any regret I went through in my life, because if I didn't go through what I went through, I wouldn't become who I was today. And now I understand why my early childhood was as fucked up as it was. And I have forgiveness for my parents. I don't blame them. Again, I chose this. And once, revelation starts clicking and you start really going through what you've been through and to find out where you are, you start understanding that you needed that. And the only person I can blame is myself. Because again, subconsciously, I chose this. We are old souls, and this is not your first time here. And our purpose is to wake up the masses. I think it's just a coincidence I decided to make content the way I do. I think that's just a coincidence. And then you start hearing reaffirming things like that. Just another coincidence. There are powers that are out of our control.